Today I'm reviewing some of the best Five Nights at Freddy's plushies that have ever been made, and that is the brand new XSmart Global Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare Plushies. Oh my god, they look incredible. So I'm going to be covering all three of them, starting off with Nightmare Chica, and what do I even have to say? Look at this plush. This unofficial bootleg plush is absolutely so much better than the Funko ones, and if they ever did make a Nightmare Chica plush, which we basically do have a base for, Jacko Chica, as you can see, just imagine this yellow with eyes. That's what their Nightmare Chica would be compared to what we have here. I'm so glad. I would take this over anything official any day. And yeah, I support XSmart so much because they are doing what no other official FNaF licensed company is doing. And yeah, Scott obviously doesn't care about bootleggers, otherwise he would do something, and he hasn't ever. And it's been like 11 years now of all this bootleg merchandise coming out, and he doesn't seem bothered by it, so it's not hurting anyone. And yeah, these guys deserve the license more than anyone in my opinion. So yeah, look at this plush. You've got so much withering going on. These teeth look so much better than the Nightmare zigzag ones. I'll just grab, so I'll just get Funko's Nightmare Bonnie for reference for the teeth. Yeah, they went for this for all of their Nightmare plushes, apart from the Jackos, but I mean, they still are Nightmares, but whatever. And you can see the XSmart teeth work so much better. They actually look like teeth. These just don't. They I don't know, they just, the zigzag teeth don't really work that well. The effect doesn't work, whereas these are so good, all embroidered, as you can see, going all the way around. And what I love about this Nightmare Chica plush is that when a lot of people make a Nightmare Chica custom, for example, they give her like a really small beak, or they base it off FNaF 1 Chica, and she has this tiny beak. Nightmare Chica has a very big beak, and the mouth goes across that actually, which is unique to her, I think. I guess Rockstar Chica counts as well. But yeah, her mouth like goes outside the beak and all the way around here with the teeth, which I think is really cool. And yeah, it just looks really good. She's got a red eye this side and a more colourless eye this side. Some people depict her with a blue eye, like the other Funko merch, like the Pop and Mystery Mini and stuff. But I think it is just more of a grey, so I think they're accurate there. I love the eye sockets you've got all around. This is all embroidered, by the way. I love that they didn't just do the eyes with this yellow, they actually did the sockets, which I think is very important. And I think these would have really benefited from that same thing as well. Yeah, you've got the big gaping hole at the top with wires coming out, similar to the Springtrap plush, so I like that they're keeping consistent to Funko's kind of choices. That is, I don't know what just happened to the camera there. And what I love about all three of these plushes, obviously Nightmare Fredbear as well, which we'll get to, and Nightmare, is just the immense amount of withering all over. You can really see they've got so much of the damage to them, which is so important to the Nightmare's design, because that's what they're made of. Like, they're totally torn up and ripped apart. And even then, obviously, there's so many more rips on the Nightmare designs than the plushes, but again, they are plushes, and I think this is enough. You can see across the torso, well, across the waist, across the kind of the neck, which I really like there. You can see the endo, and that's actually accurate to her endo, I think. Under there, and you can see at the back as well. I really love this detail. It's like her, it's not where her neck would be, where the chest piece ends, and you can see the inside which connects to the head. That's a really cool shape there, and you can see the endo actually makes somewhat sense, like you can see there as well. And yeah, just so much damage all over, which I love. And even the feet as well, like you've got the outer casing, obviously the chicken feet, but then you've actually got the endo sticking out on this side and this side as well, and that's so cool. She's got a little nostrils there, which is also accurate. They didn't do, to be fair, I'll show with the Chica, for example. This is the XSmart with the Chica. They're very similar designs, to be fair, but yeah, for with the Chica, they just did a little piece of fabric, which obviously Funko did for Toy Chica, for example, which just looks alright. But going the extra mile here with Nightmare Chica, it makes it physical, and you can actually put like the withering on it, which is really cool. Just adds that detail. And yeah, because I don't want to make this too long, because I've still got 2 more plushes to get through. I think we'll leave her there. You can see her ripped bib. Really cool. She's just so good. So we will put her in the back. In fact, no, let me show the tag quickly. Each plush tag is individual. Nightmare Chica, XSmart Global, and then it's a weird tag, to be honest. You've got XSmart Global there, and then you've got, for some reason, Princess Quest 2 in the background, which is weird, a little message. And yeah, and final thing I'll just say about Nightmare Chica is a critique. I wish the camera actually does her a bit more justice. In person, her colours are very light. I feel like she should have a more desaturated and darker colours, like a darker yellow, darker orange, more of Nightmare Fredbear's colour for like the beak, for example. Yeah, she's a bit bright. She should be a bit darker, but honestly, I really cannot complain. about this plush. So let's get into Nightmare Fredbear, who is my favourite. Look at this guy. He is so detailed all over, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I saw some people when these were revealed saying, oh, there's a bit too much detail, but I really disagree. I feel like you're making plushies of these characters, you want them to be as accurate as possible, and some people saying it's like cluttered, but Nightmare Fredbear has got a kind of cluttered design, but it works. He's got so much detail with all the rips and tears and the different colours. You've got like the primary colour, but then you've also got these splashes of the secondary colour with the darker brown on like his muzzle and everywhere, like as you can see, which they've included. I think the more detail the better. They've even given him his weird like Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear have these weird like eye wires coming out. It's really weird, but they even included that, so that's really cool. And printing here actually works. You've got all the embroidery, but the printing is on this secondary darker brown color, as you can see. And yeah, I think that works better than doing embroidery for that. I think that's good. But yeah, he's got his really cool eyes. In fact, I'll say that about Nightmare Chica as well. They've got accurate Nightmare eyes. Like the Nightmares have like these weird eyes where it has like lines going from the pupils outwards. Or from the outside inwards, whatever you want to say. But they've actually done that with these plushies, and I think that's such a cool attention to detail, and it just works really well. So yeah, and you can see as well the big open eye sockets around the actual eyes as well. Then on his ears, you can see the rip, and you can see his end on the inside, again, this side as well. This ear's a little damaged, which is also really cool. Even little bits of withering there is really nice to see as well. And then on the stomach, he has actually got the stomach mouth thing, and I think that actually works well. Just doing it one line of just teeth going down there. Yeah, I think that works well for what that design choice is. And you've got the buttons there, which are really nice buttons. They're not just random little, they're not just embroidered circles, which I wouldn't have even minded, but they're physical buttons with the 4 little holes each in each button. And this bow tie is also really cool. Really nice color and a really nice quality. Same with the hat, and this hat is how all Funko or Freddy, just all Freddy plushies in general should have. The rim of the hat is perfect. Like it's 2 pieces attached, so they won't split like the Funko ones do. If you have the Toy Freddy plush from 2016 or Golden Freddy or Shadow Freddy, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's 2 pieces and it just looks so much better. And the material they use, so it actually shines. You can see the way it moves there. It just looks really cool, and he's also got the black stripe. Just the attention to detail on these plushies is just so good. Edit that I'm just going to put in. These plushies put the Funko ones to shame, like to an unbelievable degree. Look at this Nightmare Freddy plush. This is a very old Nightmare Freddy plush. I really like the Nightmare Freddy design. I love the Nightmare Bonnie design. I do love those designs. I don't know why. I just think they're cool. But there's so many problems. The lack of withering is insane. Like, I know these 2 characters are different, but the level of damage to each of them is somewhat consistent in game on those models, and the plushies are so like look at the difference here. And this is, you've got left official company, right bootleg company, and the quality is insane. I know this one was made in like 2017, but again, even now I don't think Funko have improved that much, even though they're not making the FNaF plushies anymore. But yeah, it's just insane, the difference, and I couldn't praise XSmart anymore. And the teeth are a little different to Nightmare Chica's, but I think just as good. I think both work for each other. Something all the Nightmares have is like this black, they're almost like lips. They're not lips, but they're like just above the teeth, what the teeth go kind of inside of. It's like this black layer, which you've got here for Nightmare Fredbear. And Nightmare Chica doesn't, but I actually don't think she does. To come to think of it might actually just be Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear, but I could be wrong, because I swear Nightmare Freddy has it as well. But either way, maybe Nightmare Chica's different because of her beak. But yeah, you've got it here. I suppose all I would say is if it was a bit darker, but then again it might just look like you got floating teeth, so I guess that works just as well. Even when I try to find a critique, I don't follow through with it, because yeah, I don't think that would look right, because again it looked like they're floating. But yeah, you can see all the little bits of ripping and damage here. I mean, it's so good, all embroidered, and again, this is an unofficial company, it's insane. All of this damage all over the body, and even on the back you've got this long tear here, and these on the arms continue round as well. Yeah, nothing really on the head, but you don't want to waste too much on the back of the design, I suppose. But it's good to keep parts consistent. You wouldn't want this to just cut off on the back, like the Funko Monty plush, where they just left this with nothing on it, whereas it has a pattern on the legs. Again, if you have a Monty plush, you know what I mean, by Funko. But yeah, so this pattern continues to go all the way around, And yeah, it's just really good. So that's basically all I have to say about him. Nightmare will be a quick one because he's basically the same design, but again, I cannot stress this enough. Support XSmart. They deserve this license more than anything. And I know there's quite a few designers working on these guys. I spoke to a couple of them. So I don't think this is purely just XSmart as a company just going insane. I think they have got some passionate fans and fans of Funko plushies working and making sure these guys can look the best they can be. I'll just quickly show Nightmare's tag. Literally the exact same. There you go. And it says Nightmare Fredbear. So it's really cool that each plush has their own individual tag. But next we have Nightmare, and he is also really cool. Literally Nightmare Fredbear's design, but with a black coat of paint as he does in the game, because the model's the same apart from slightly translucent. And yeah, what do I have to say? He's just also really cool. I really love the contrast in the black and the yellow. I think that looks really good. With the red eyes as well. Nightmare's just got a really cool design. And yeah, it's consistent. You can see the two together. All the details that are on Nightmare are on Nightmare Fredbear. You can see like on the muzzle, each little part is there. The only difference in colouring, I would say, aside from obviously going from kind of a golden to a black, is Nightmare loses the Nightmare Fredbear secondary colour, like on the muzzle, you know, the darker brown. But I don't think he does really have that, so it makes sense. I prefer this design to be totally black the way it is. Obviously the withering makes sense because it's also black, but it's a different material, so it does stand out, but it's all still black, if you know what I mean. It's like if they made a Shadow Bonnie plush, I would want that to just be totally black, because Shadow Bonnie doesn't have any details whatsoever. Whereas with Nightmare, you can still see them a little bit in-game as well. He's not like totally black. Yeah, you got the yellow hat with the black stripe. This hat is, although it was made the same as Nightmare Fredbear, it might just be mine. It's not quite as good. It sticks up a little bit, whereas this one is like really good. It's basically perfection. I'll have to see what other people get. I'll have to see their Nightmare plushies to see. So far, I've not seen any single post or reviews about these three. He's also got the little eye things sticking out. Teeth are the same. Buttons are the same. Bow tie and top hat are the same, just different colours. Same black stripe. And yeah, as you can see, it says Nightmare on the tush tag, and there he is with the exact same tag. So yeah, that is my review of the XSmart Global Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare Chica. They look so good, I can't emphasize it enough. I really don't have any complaints. As usual with a lot of these things, I just have nitpicks, but this is a particular circumstance where I'm like, these are literally virtually perfection, apart from again Nightmare Chica's colours, I would say. But yeah, many more reviews on my channel, including XSmart Scrap Trap, which is also really a cool plush. I still have that. And following on from Scrap Trap, they are actually making Molten Freddy and Scrap Baby, as I'll put on screen now, which also so far look really good. I do have some nitpicks about those, but they are the first prototype, so I'm not going to say anything yet. Yeah, but so far for a first prototype, those are looking really good. And I can't wait to get those, because those characters are desperate for some more merchandise, plushies in particular. Very cool. I'll review those as soon as they come out. XSmart are killing it. The people who are working with XSmart are killing it. And yeah, these plushies are really cool. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.